What's up, guys? Today we're going to do a little overview of my Dx6i. I want to start out by saying, oh my gosh, it's such a wonderful day outside. I think today's high was like 74. Just coming out of winter, 74 degrees is just absolutely perfect. It feels so good. It's a little bit of overcast today, but it's just a really nice day, thank God. I've had this radio, I guess you could say, put through the test of time, because after 6 years of using this radio and flying almost every single day, I've had nothing go wrong with it. To start out with, let's talk about the antenna. This antenna is the 6 dBi antenna that you can get off of Banggood. It's around $7 plus your shipping, and you're going to be waiting for about 4 weeks depending on your location. The SMA connection was $5 on ClimbFlightFpv. All this together, the SMA connection and the antenna was like 16 bucks, somewhere around there. The stock antenna, I went out to around a half a mile, which is about 800 meters or 880-ish yards, somewhere around in there. If that's, I think that's about right. And then on the upgraded antenna and the SMA connection, on a range test, I got 1,300 yards, or I guess 1,200 meters, somewhere around that ballpark. So it did increase. So I mean, 3/4 of a mile. I'm getting really close to a mile before fail-safe, which is really good for an old radio. That, I mean, there's nothing special about it, other than the antenna mod. I've also done the Gen Ace 5,000 milliamp pack. I know it's a bit overdone, I mean, as far as the weight, and it's not that bad as long as you're using a lanyard. It's the weight is not too bad. I can deal with the extra weight of this battery in the back, and considering that, I mean, as much as I fly, I'm swapping out AA batteries in this thing like a lot, and I'm sick of buying AA batteries. I would rather just buy a big pack and a little Tuso LiPo and put on it and just fly for 6 straight months without dealing with anything, any kind of charging AA's. And so that's pretty cool, because I don't want to buy AA's anymore. So on this radio, a lot of people were talking about how you can do, or a lot of other radios, Spectrum too, but maybe like the Dx6i, Dx6i, all the Spectrum radios. I know that if you wanted to do something like this, you could do 8.4 volts, a fully charged Tuso LiPo. I'm pretty sure that the electronics would withstand that for quite a bit of time. But I didn't want to risk it, so I actually I put a 6.6 volt regulator. It's soldered inside the radio into this lead. I need to take the battery off eventually and charge it, but I think I don't know what would happen if you hit the 6.6 volts, because that means that your Tuso LiPo was actually running extremely low voltage. So I think about a 4-month period is probably how long you can get off of using this, and that's like everyday use, at least flying 25 minutes a day. So that's pretty good. So the factory gimbals on the Dx6i are not great in comparison to some Futaba or Taranis gimbals. The gimbals and insides have been really heavily greased. As far as that goes, they've been tightened as well, and they're a little stiffer than the factory settings. So they have a pretty good feel. I mean, like I said, this is a 6-year-old radio, so you're only going to get so much out of it, I guess. But especially for a radio that you can buy used now for what, maybe like $60, which is it's not too bad. It's a great beginner radio for somebody looking to learn. I mean, it's just simplistic. I just wanted to just show you a radio that I've been flying for a long time. I mean, it's cool to show something, especially an old radio like this. I mean, other than painting it up, just kind of threw that stuff on there, but it turned out pretty good. So I would recommend this if you can buy one used. I know they don't make them anymore. If you can buy one used, go ahead and get you one, especially if you're just starting out. It's a great radio. So it's pretty durable too. I mean, it's been through the ringer. I've dropped it numerous times really hard. It gets thrown in the back of the trunk of the car. It gets thrown around in bags. I mean, and it has no case or anything, and it just goes. So anyways, I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll hit you up on the next one. See ya.